Hey guys, this is David from Dash Off-Road, and this is the channel where you want to see all things being modified on your four-wheel drive. Mine's a Nissan Patrol Y62, but this stuff that I do probably relates to all four-wheel drives, to be honest. And today we've got a bit of an unboxing of another eBay deal. This is the DVD headrest. It's supposed to be HD, all that sort of stuff. I haven't even opened the box yet. I've just basically cut it open, and we're going to open it together, and I'm about to do an install, and I'll show you how that goes too. Alright, we have the headrests. They look alright. Huge screen, like it's a 10-inch screen on this one. I've had these before, but they were older, and they were a 7-inch, and the quality was alright for the time, but now HD is much more common. So there's a couple of these in the box. People walking past wondering what I'm doing. Put that down here for a sec. So there's two. Now on the side of these, and this is why I went for it, it's got an SD card slot, HDMI input slot, and a USB. So I can put a USB card in here, memory card, SD card I should say, and then the DVD can slot on top. So there's lots of ways where I can get information in here, and hopefully it's going to be easy for the kids to use. They're also supposed to come with some infrared headphones, which, if you're a parent, I don't have to explain to you why that's important. Oh, it's packaged well. So there's a pair of these. It's about $400 and something, low 400s. Throw that back in the box. So they look pretty good quality. Fit my little head. We'll have to work out if they need batteries. It's got a volume control on here. Oh, it's got A and B channels, so they could either both be watching the same screen on the A channel, or they could have their own channels if they're watching different movies. Other bits and pieces, as you would expect, there's all the wiring, there's a remote control, and two remote controls. I guess one will get lost inevitably. And then there's all the pins. So if you've got adjustable, not every headrest is exactly the same, so these will adjust in and out to fit. Okay, this is where it has to go. I've got a pair of them. I've got denim seat covers on here, so they're going to have to come out. I'll rip them off, rip the back of the seat off, and then the wires will run down here. And there's actually a USB point down here. Not a USB, a cigarette lighter. So I'm probably going to just tap into that for now until I work out what I want to do with the electrical system. Hopefully this isn't going to be too hard. Now, I did this way before I even thought about doing YouTube, so don't judge me. Taking the back of the seat off, and then in here you can see this is the hoop thing that I was talking about. And what I've done is I've cut into it to get the cord through. Like this. I think I cut that earlier, by the way. So you need to get access, so you either have to chop them right off or do what I've done there. It's not really ideal, but that's the only way you can get in there. Alright, now to get this tool to fit in there, these little headrest stalky things, they're different sizes on every car. So these are the ones I've got to screw into the headrest, but they're a bit loose. So they give you a variety of these little plastic clips. All like that, different sizes. So basically you just go through and fit them in one by one until you work out which pair is going to fit the best. That one's alright. That one's not bad. There we go. Oh, second go. I've got like 10 spare. That went alright. Okay, so now we've got the right clips. We get the stalks. these are the stalks. They're going to screw into the bottom of this headrest, and then you've got to run the wires through the stalk and then down here. Alright, that's one screwed in here. There's only one lot of wires per headrest, so we're kind of motoring along here. Okay, now the idea of these is you can adjust them in and out, which is really cool. Feed the wires through this plastic little grommet here first, and then, see if I can get this camera angle right here. If I push these down, I should see the end poke out just here, like so. If only all of my installs went this like to plan. Definitely going to have to file those bits of metal off down the bottom there. It's not bad, eh? Alright, well, I'll look at plugging the wires in and running them down to the cigarette lighter point. We're like nearly done. Alright, here we go for the other side. Do that like that for now. Alright, so this is cruising along. There is a heap of wires coming out the bottom here, and this is so that you can mirror the two screens together. So I've got line in, video in, line in right, line out left, video out. So I'm going to just work out which ones of these we need to connect all together, and we will be going well. So that was pretty easy. Red to red, yellow to yellow, white to white for both sides. Then you're left with a power and an earth and a fuse for each one. So I'm going to join both of them together. Something like that. Something like that. And then I've got a cigarette lighter. There's fuses here too. Cigarette lighter plug. And then that will just plug in down the bottom here where I've got an outlet. I know I have to tidy up the wiring and stuff like that. I could hardwire it, but you know, I kind of like being able to say, that's it kids, and pull the plug on them. So I'm going to keep using the cigarette lighter. Alright, I know these little red plugs aren't the, you know, most amazing thing in the world, but we're not using high current here, so I reckon they'll be fine. It's just thin wires. I'm just going to crimp them. Basically I'm going to peel off the bits of red power wire here, try and get this in the center. Something like that. Don't let these clippings go everywhere, because they really do go everywhere. Get one of these connectors. My pliers have got like a crimper built into it. You just want to get on the meaty bit of it. One side done. I'll do the earths while I'm here, if I can find them. So I wonder if I should make this like a how-to video or like a review, because it's kind of looking like a how-to video right now. but just want to leave maybe, I don't know, just under 1 centimetre I reckon spare there. Once again, get your crimpers. You can buy fancy ones to do this. Mine just happen to have it built into my pliers. Make sure that you're on the meaty part. And the same on the other side. I've got my cigarette lighter just here. Just expose those wires, and I might put some heat shrink around it afterwards. Like that. Again, you want to strip the ends off here a little bit, but not too much. You can always clip it afterwards. So that's probably a little bit long. Probably want to do like that much. Something like that. And then you probably don't have to be any star auto electrician to do this. It's just red to red, black to black. Once again, making sure you've got the meaty bit there. Red to red, black to black. Kind of need an extra pair of hands. So you can watch this in double speed, by the way, I won't get upset. Okay, now I'm just going to clean up the wiring, put the back of the seats back together, wrap some conduit around bits and pieces here and there, and turn it on and see if it works. There's this one YouTuber I've been following. He does some really cool videos on Y62s. I'm just going to have a look now. Wow, check that out.